Good morning, y'all. I thought I'd go over my face today. I used colors I said I would never wear, and I sure as heck wore them. I got out my Dior Backstage palette, which I am loving these eyeshadows, y'all. I used this one as my highlighter. I used this one on my lid, and I used this dark mauve that I thought I would never ever wear on my crease and my outer corner. And then I wet my brush and I used this very dark, not the black, I'll probably never use that black. I used this very dark reddish purple to line my eye on just the outer part of my upper eye and the outer part of my corner of my lower eye. I prefer that over a pencil. Y'all, for me, it is so hard to hold on to these little pencils and to get in there and get the liner just perfect. I'm not good at it. I've never been good at it. I have always been good at using an eyeshadow, an eyeliner brush or a brow brush, and using an eyeshadow or an eyebrow powder. I used to use Bobbi Brown eyebrow powders for 10, 15 years to line my eyes. Just wet it and then use that to line my eyes. That is my preferred way. I don't have any trouble with that. It's easy for me. And so that's what I'm going to continue to do, and probably leave the pencils to somebody else. My blush of the day is new. It is a Prada blush, y'all, and it is Beau. It is a rosy color, and it's highly pigmented, y'all. This has a lot of pigment. A little bit goes a long way. I used 3 little dots, and I tried to blend it out with my fingers. That didn't work very well. I had to go ahead and use a brush. But when I used the brush, it blended out really, really nicely. So the blush ended up looking really great. At first, I was like, oh, that's not good at all. But it is a very pretty, kind of a more neutral blush. So it goes really well with the mauve eye colors on my face. And I used a Dior lip glow in Rosewood, which is a beautiful mid-neutral lip color. So the face colors are all pretty neutral. Y'all, these colors should look good on most people. And if you don't know what color of lip color to choose when you are out shopping for lipsticks, look for a Rosewood and try it, because Rosewood is a good neutral. You can get medium, light, deep Rosewood colors, really nice neutral lip. Should look good on the majority of people. So if you're confused about lip colors, try a Rosewood and then go in whatever direction you think you need to go to love your lip color. It's a good place to start. Great place to start. I used my Ilia soft black tubing mascara because I have it and I need to use it up. But y'all, you got to be super careful with this brush. Even the bristles are super stiff, y'all, and pointy. And I poked myself in the eye with just the bristles this morning. So the comb part, you got to be really careful you don't stick that in your eyeball. I'm just not a fan of the brush. The mascara seems fine. It's not irritating. It went on better this morning, and I think it looks fine. But the brush, I don't like the brush. So Ilia, you need to work on your brush, please, please. Also bought a new Elf brow pencil in taupe. I love that you can twist this and it comes up. And I love that it has the little brush on the end. So you can just go over your brows and tame them down and kind of break up that harsh line of the brow pencil so it looks much more natural. I am a fan of the Elf brow brush and the liner. I am not a fan of the Elf lip liner. I bought this as well. You know, when we are older, we have trouble with that feathering thing on our lips. I have never been a smoker, y'all, but I must have done a lot of kissing and a lot of talking because I have lines on my lips. So I used this one this morning, y'all, and that lipstick bled right off the bat. And I even put setting powder over the lip liner. So I am back to, I have Bobbi Brown lip pencils and I have NYX lip pencils, and I am going to stay with those until I find something I like better, which I'm not sure there is one, y'all. So this morning, it took a village for my face. Chanel foundation, Dior eye and lip, Prada cheek, Ilia mascara, Elf eyebrow. Yep, pretty well a village. But you know, I think it all goes really, really, really well together. and we should never stop playing in our makeup. I had lost that. I had forgotten about that. You know, at our age, we should just still keep playing and enjoying ourselves and having a good time. So get in your makeup and play today and look fabulous, y'all.